Jay Allen from My True North, and in this video we're going to look at good is good enough. A number of my clients are exceptionally passionate about what they do and the services or products that they offer. They're always busy, they contribute lots to the group coaching sessions that we run, and from an external perspective, they look exceptionally forthcoming in everything they're doing in business. But as a coach, I get to be in a very privileged position. I get to be able to scratch away under the surface of what the external persona is and start asking more questions about the what and the why and the purpose. And it just strikes me that there are a number of people out there who have forgotten what it's all for. They've forgotten the purpose. They seem to be so wrapped up in being able to come up with new ideas and new content and new products and new services. They're continually chasing the next thing and missing the point. You see, the purpose is fundamental to who we are and what we're doing. You've only got to look at the philosophy about why we've called the business My True North, about understanding as to what is the end destination, what is it that we want to achieve, where are we right now, and where do we start? And it's only by mapping the journey that we can determine as to are we still on course to get to where we aimed to be in the first place, or has shiny object syndrome blown us off course? And I've got a couple of clients at the moment who I'm working with, one yesterday and one later on this afternoon, who I know full well that having scratched away at the surface have got some great and fabulous ideas, but are so busy trying to formulate those ideas and come up with how and what and where and why and who is it for, that it's unlikely to actually be given the gravitas and the attention it needs to be able to see it all the way through to actually make it the great idea that it probably is. They're already on to the next thing. They're already thinking about what's next. The problem with this is the fact that we just end up going round and round and round in circles and never actually really achieving some real breakthrough moments for either us or our business. They are so busy adamant that they've got to be able to make it perfect. It's got to be exactly right for the end user in 10 years' time, that they don't understand the need to be able to beta test the idea to establish as to whether there's actually a call for it or not. It's actually the first few customers of ours that we might not charge full fee for whilst we do the research phase that are going to help us hone the product and be able to polish the rough diamond and get it to where it needs to be. So really, all I'm trying to suggest in this brief video is, isn't it better to be able to come up with an idea and to actually be able to see it through, to actually be able to do a little bit of significant enough research to be able to establish as to whether there's any call for it, and then just test the market. Put something out there. Use SurveyMonkey or another manner of being able to ask the audience, ask the potential clients, is this what you want right now? Before you spend much more time in actually being able to develop a product. I took a lot of ideas and thoughts and suggestions from a course I went on in January this year, where the founder of the course simply turned around and said, ask the audience what they want and then go away and produce it for them. Don't spend any time at all on being able to come up with new ideas and concepts, because they might be your great ideas, but that doesn't automatically mean that there's an audience out there ready and hungry to be able to pay for them and the services that you're about to spend time and effort creating. So with this good is good enough, come up with an idea, throw it out there. The beauty of social media is the fact that there's the opportunity to be able to pose the question every single day of our lives to find out as to what people's reaction is, and then spend some time putting together a solution to the answers or the questions that the people that you've asked pose back to you. Good is good enough is all about being able to establish as to who do we need to serve and what do we need to serve them with. The only caveats to this is good enough? And by that what I mean is, don't put up there rubbish. Don't put out there stuff that just isn't worth it. Don't damage your brand and your status by being able to turn around and say, it'll do. Make sure that whatever you do put out there is of quality and is of worthiness of the audience's attention. And if you want to know a little bit more, why not get in touch with us at My True North? And we'd be delighted to be able to talk to you about how to be able to help you and your business to create significant and sustainable growth. Thank you.